Stranger! I've not seen your kind before. What clan are you?
They look odd.
Adua invited me here to see her father.
What's that on your face?
It is the mark of the Sarentu. And yet the Sarentu we once knew did not defy Ewa with scraps from the Sky People.
It's all I know. They stole us when we were children.
They have stolen many things. You were gone a long time. And you are young. Has your spirit been molded by the Sky People? Or do you remember the ways of your clan?
Shoo! Put that away. Sharp eyes. A Sarentu's gaze. But yours is heavy. Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens. We will put some color in your cheeks. Or in your clothes at the very least. You will pick up the threads of your people here. Oh, how I miss their stories. They loved our silk harvest, the sweet smell of dye mayauntu. Katnat, let me take the Sarentu. The poor child knows nothing of our ways.
Go. We will speak more when you are settled.
I really must speak more with Atua's father about the resistance.
Later, Mayauntu. Here's our Uluk Ektan, our clan's leader. Let us clean you up a bit first. You would frighten the hide off an Angsik looking like that. Besides, I would not mention those Sky People if I were you. They are nothing but trouble, and Katnat does not like trouble. Let me show you off a bit instead, Will you allow me that? It has been an age since we had Sarentu around here. Your people certainly made life more interesting. One time, they told us a tale about the rare mating rituals of the giant Zakru. Apparently, it can take days. But there will be time for that later. Our great tree has many stories, lived many lives, hosted your ancestors as our guest before you. And there was not one Sarentu who could resist how our dyes dance. Come, see my weavers. Koranu, my dear, let us see your latest. Gorgeous silk, is it not? Not as sturdy as it once was, not since the Kinglor flowers closed. But still, you will not find better. Stronger than Zakru will, I promise you that. And you know how the Zezwa love to brag. Koranu is quite the weaver. She will help you out. Anything you need.
Yes, please take my mind off this. I've been working on it for hours, and it's still not quite where I want it.
You see, now is the time for beauty, for art. Speaking of which...
late thou pods these berries ripe.
I hope Father stays longer this time.
A little Zakru cheese would go well with this.
Darling, we must catch up. Relun!
Finally decided to grace me with your presence, have you?
And with a Sarentu, no less. Exciting, is it not?
Another lost soul for you to guide over the rocky ravines of life. Betterment awaits, Sarentu.
Ah, still cross, I see.
If you are smart, you will not let this one fill your head with silk and dye. The heart of the Aranaha is taste.
Relun is a prickly one, but he is the very best cook. He knows it too.
That is progress. What are you looking for now? Use it well.
And here, my dear friend, Kitangi.
Nafika! Taking the Sarantu under your wing already?
A necessity, I should think. Look at these clothes. Pitiful. Rough and prickly like a hermit bud. You lack the grace of your ancestors. They knew how to dress.
Rough and prickly is what I'm used to.
Well, now you will shine brightly. Rival the rainforest with our collars, my own too. Our silk will serve you well. Strengthened with Sternbeast hide, it will stop you from getting chewed up out there. Or at least, you will be hard to swallow.
Sternbeast? Can this child track? I've done okay so far.
Okay? What do we think of okay? Do you thrive on okay, child? Or do you only survive?
Itu is on a hunt. I'm sure he will make a fine guide.
Indeed, if you can find him. There is a hunting camp near the Watcher. Itu will be there. But do not upset his hunt. He will not thank you for that.
Go on, my own too. A respectful hunt will show Katnat you remember the ways of the people. There is no need.
Come to better yourself. Take good care of your bow.
I hope Father stays longer this time.
A little Zakru cheese.
Sotlek, I made it to the Aranaha. You weren't wrong about them. But one of them took me in. Nafika. She thinks I can impress Katnat if I show him I can hunt properly.
They sent you on a hunt? I should have showed you how myself.
It's okay. Nafika said one of their hunters might show me how. Itu.
Be careful. You do not need to prove yourself to them. You are Sarendu, and Kanan should honor that. Come back to HQ anytime you like, all right? You are not alone, and there is much to do here.
They will nest in other places. But when? This is too much.
And who are you?
Etua is young. She is naive. She grieves her mother.
poor creatures of the forest walk and find nothing to sustain them.
This is ridiculous. You there. Come.
Katna is right. Do not invite chaos.
No time for chats with strangers. Sky people, just along the river. They are like any unwelcome guest. They go where they wish, leave a huge mess and move on. This time, however, it was just one of them. Alone on a small island with a large fallen tree. That is strange, yes? Have we allowed them to become braver?
A lone human? Are they still where you saw them?
Oh, this human learned quickly. They were chased off. They ran away screaming, and I had a hearty chuckle at that. Nevertheless, I worry what enticed a human to that place. The Sky People have become bolder, it seems, going off on their own, thinking they own this place. I do not wish to see them ever again. Functional and blunt, I will show her.
Not the Sky People.
The Sky People are no real threat. They are tiny. Did you hear what Edua said?
There is no honor in fleeing this fight.
That Edua fancies herself a warrior.
Etua is right. The Sky People are scum.
Etua should lead as Sahib, not as a warrior.
Do you have no other clothes?
We are not some brawling Zeswa. Etua should know better.
We should not invite trouble. You wear some strange cloth.
Is a champion. We should all follow her in battle.
Ah! Stop! Do not get too close. You are not bonded.
Could be Itu. Your Ikran is beautiful.
My Zome. For her, no wind is too strong, no challenge too great. We hunt with heart, in harmony. Are you here to admire us? I would not fault you for that.
No, I'm looking for Itu.
My name has reached other clans. Even lost ones. Let me guess, Nafika sent you to me. She wants me to teach. Boring, I say. To be safe at home tree, telling the little ones of Hans, of adventure. They would not understand. What does danger mean to those who have only known safety? Zome and I tear through the skies together, our hearts pounding, our senses on fire. That rush makes us strong, fearless, the best hunters.
Nafika did say you were hunting Sternbeast. Can I join?
Is that what you are after? Sternbeasts are not so easy to kill.
I managed to track one already.
Is that so? And did you cause the poor creature much pain? Show me. I want to see your legendary skills.
That is right. We should not invite trouble.
Aim true. You do not want the beast to suffer. You can hit a static target at least. Come. Not bad. At least your thanks will have meaning.
My thanks?
Are you serious?
What have your people been doing? What kind of life have you lived?
It's a long story.
If I wanted to hear a long story, I would be at home. Each time you hunt, you must take a life. And so you must thank your sister or brother for their gifts as they return to the Great Mother. I see you. Your spirit goes to Ewa and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. This way you let her ascend to the ancestors. Remember that, and do not waste the gifts you receive.
The gifts. Right.
The hide, the meat. You know what to do with them. Nefika will show you. Go on. You do not need me to hold your hand.
Not this color. No, too dark.
Poor creatures of forest walk and walk.
It was a time
and
of
find
great
nothing
sorrow.
to sustain them.
Ewa wept so much.
Can you
that
save
it
me
made
from...
Oh!
Alemun and Nean, our lookouts. Both of them are sharp and capable. A shame they can never see eye to eye. This most recent disagreement, however, it sounds serious. Nean especially sounds so tense now. They could benefit from some Sarentu diplomacy, surely.
Have you seen Vu'an? I am worried. Do you know what Vu'an is? She promised she would bring me dyeing materials, but she has been gone forever.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
I cannot gather my own supplies. I have no ikran. Vu'an offered to help, but what if something happened to her because of me?
I can look for her if you like.
Oh, could you? She likes to forage in a shaded grove. Perhaps you could ask around for her there.
Can I help with something? Let me know if I can help with anything else.
Again? How did they ruin this again?
Fighting with other packs.
It is the Sky People who are driving them from their home.
Good. Good. That is progress.
I, have some meat from my hunt. Nefika said you...
You sent this forlorn miscreant to bother me? Everything is a joke. As usual.
She said you're the best cook.
Ah! The child knows how to charm.
And honesty from you, Nefika. I suppose that is typical of her tactics. She thinks flattery will get her everywhere.
Come, come. Leave the grump for later. Now we turn to more serious arts.
Is there something wrong with your home tree?
A little
Adua said it
cheese would go
suffers.
well with this.
Ah, the Kinglor are uneasy. We have
Are you a
provided
hunter?
for them since their flowers closed, but their numbers are too many. Katnat would prefer Etua to focus all her energies on them. But I think that child does her best. Now pay attention. Katnat should see you still have some Navi skill, and I should like to see it myself.
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive. This is a simple...
Good! Now show Katnat how you have mixed your colors with our own, just as your people once did. Do not be afraid of him. His bark is worse than his bite. I will follow shortly.
Granddad would like this.
If it is not perfect, then what is the point?
Again? How did they ruin this again?
Are you really Sarentu?
Stranger.
Later holds these berries ripe.
Did you gather more fresh nectar for the king?
Plenty, fragrant and sweet.
I try so
little
hard,
lovelies will
but things
have
so rarely
up
turn out the way I want.
I am worried, and you should be too.
Alemun, the Sky People are everywhere. You know that.
Tell me, if one of the Sky People's flying machines went down near your home, creating a huge mess, would you be concerned?
I am still right here. And I am telling you not to worry.
But what if someone got hurt?
When we see potential danger, do we simply say to ourselves, oh, I hope someone does something? We are that someone, Neon.
Do we know why that aircraft went down?
No, we do not. Which is why I am advising my fellow scout not to involve me, herself, or anyone else. Including you, Sarentu.
Relax, Neon. I would never dream of putting your life in danger. I could use a hand out there.
I'd be happy to help, but I don't want to cause trouble.
Ignore him. It is what I do. Their flying thing went down in Weaver's Flourish, near a river. It's a good place to start.
You will not find anything, Alemun. This is a waste of time. Sarentu, I suggest you stay away from matters that do not concern you.
Try to mix the nectar with a touch of shell fruit juice.
Pressed, or do you grind the pulp?
Always pressed. But you must find one that is very ripe, or the King Lord will not like it so much.
I was helping the Sahib tend to the King Lord, and you will not guess what happened.
What?
For just a moment, the Queen rested on my shoulder.
She is doing her best. We should support her.
Do you like it here?
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive.
Back already. Have you given up this pointless search?
You have outdone yourself. The meat was so juicy, and it had that sweet crust given by berries baked to the right heat.
Nefika has had her way. Now you look more like the Sarentu we remember. The loss of your people pains us. We valued their counsel, but we know you are not here to offer their wisdom.
The Sky People. The Resistance fights them, but they can't do it alone.
This is why you have come. You stand in the heart of our home tree. Its warm embrace. Even you, Lost One, must feel it. And you ask me to bring war here? No.
They bring war with them. Please.
We Aranaha do not seek conflict. And yet you goad us, desperate for a fight. Do you remember your family?
A little. My mother. Her smile. Her warmth.
Did you see her die? Did she smile at you then, helpless, desperate to reassure you? Have you seen Ewa's light leave someone you love?
Well, you certainly made an impression. Katnat is not easily rattled. Be careful, my Auntu.
I wasn't trying to anger him.
Keep your chin up. Pay a visit to the very top of our tree. Our Tsahik is back.
Katnat will not allow this insolence.
What clan are you? The war cannot be avoided, for hunters especially.
I have been out, by the Waterway Valley. That was not us. We were chased by hammerheads and lost all our bags.
Do you have no other clothes?
Daewoo tries to help, but he makes things worse.
The King Lord are restless. The rainforest was theirs once. The Sky People drove them out, I'm sure of it.
Is this nest all that remains?
Yes. And with so many King Lord here, our home tree weakens. See? How the Queen cares for them. Protects them. She is born knowing what to do. How to lead.
She knows where she belongs.
My mother always said, a steady heart sees steady wings. They were always at ease with her. I'd find her here at dawn, tending to them, singing to them. Her love was enough. It's all right. They won't hurt you. King Law are peaceful by nature, but they are not docile when facing a threat. Their sting is sharp, and they swarm as one. We must find our sting.
Itu, where is he? Your father is asking for him.
He's not back.
We need to tell Katna.
Wait! You don't have to. We can find him together.
The people need their Sahik here. I'll deal with this.
Let me go with her. You helped me before, I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
Where I belong. There is a hunting camp near the forest cliffs. Vifilu is likely to start her search for E2 there. They will learn to trust me. Trust is earned. Where are you from?
Do you need help with an Ikra?
I need to mend my Ikran harness.
You should ask the Daewoo. I'm sure he would be happy to help. Now is the time for rest.
Thank you, Ewa, for these gifts.
There is time for talk and time for action. Yet all they do is talk.
My hunts are for me. My people.